14 of 24 today, and we're doing abs and glutes again because we always have to work on our core. So I want you to think of contracting the abs, keep them pulled in the whole time that we go through. As we work through the glutes, I want you to think on those concentrated movements. Now, I have a yoga mat down because I'm going to come down to the floor and we'll do some stuff on the floor. So you might want to grab that. You may want to grab a chair as well while we come through some of this balance stuff to start with. All right, so for our warm-up, we're just going to start with a little kick back right here. So I'm going to kick my right foot back. I'm going to kick my left foot back. So from the side. So just a little knee up, kick back. This is going to get into the glute muscles, into the hamstrings, into the low back. So here you could hold on to a chair if you needed to. You can hold on to the wall. We're locking the belly in as we kick the leg back. Up and back, up and back. Give me 2 more each leg. Working to get warmed up right here. All right, now we're gonna come to a wide sumo squat. And here we're just gonna drop down and lift up. So notice the knees and toes are both pointed out to the side. That's important on this one. Keep the belly locked in. Knees and toes come out. Down and up. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1, down in pulse. So just as low as you can. It's a small pulse. You're gonna feel that right around the hips, and we wanna feel it into the glute muscles. Belly in, little pulse. We've got 4, 3, 2, 1 more down and up, that full range down and up. So when we work this for our workout, I want you to think of really squeezing through the glutes as you lift yourself up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're just gonna go to a toe kick in front. So you don't have to kick the toe very high. You can, but you don't have to. Right here, so this is working through the abs a whole lot right here as I push forward, lifting the leg. I can reach with the arms. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now I just want you to reach for the ceiling and then reach down towards your toes. Reach for the ceiling, reach for your toes. Perfect, reach up and down, reach up and down. Lift, lift, reach low, come up and come down. All right, now that reach up and the reach down is what we're actually going to start with. So I'm going to show you from the side. Reach up, come down. So again, we have interval work. So we're working 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. Reach down, reach up. So we're working to start to stretch through the legs here, right through the glutes. I want you to think of squeezing the glutes as you come up, but try not to lock out the knees. Drop down, lift up. Drop down, lift up. Now you do not have to touch the floor. You don't have to incorporate the arms, but I do want the belly in, so you can just add a little tip right here if you need to. Rest, rest. Shake out through the legs. I want the belly engaged. Number 1, that's what we're working to strengthen. Number 2, I want you to protect through the back, okay? We're gonna go through another set of that. I'm just gonna show you one more from the profile. Here we go. Reach down, reach up. And then adding those arms in is what's going to give us the heart rate coming up, getting nice and warm. Drop down, lift up, drop down, lift up. Perfect. Down and up, belly in. Getting those legs nice and warm. 10 seconds. Down and lift, belly in. So I can come right here and back up, belly in. 1 more. Last time, very good. Got 1 more set of those. Nice and strong through the core, so lock in as much as you can, and it's that tip and lift. We're working for the hamstrings, the glutes, mostly the glutes and the abs, but you're gonna feel a little bit through here. We isolate through the glutes. Reach down. As I come up, squeeze through the glutes as much as you can. Drop and lift. Come down, lift straight up. Down and up. Good. Belly in the whole time. Drop and lift. Now, I don't want to pitch the pelvis forward. I just want to keep the belly locked in. I reach down and up. You got about 10 seconds. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. One more. Good, shake that out. All right, so we're gonna come into the glutes one more time. It's kind of a kickback, kind of like a donkey kick when you come back. So we're going to push back, retract, come in, other side, push back, retract, come in. Core stays tight. This is where you can hold on to a chair if you need to. Here we go. Again, I'm just showing the profile on this one, back and in. So really squeeze, push, draw back in. Squeeze, push, draw back in. Core tight. From the front, I have a small lean in, press, and push back in. Good. Nice and strong. Back and in. So it's that push back and that retraction that helps with the glutes. Good, one more each leg. Finish left and rest. So all of that isolation right through the glute muscles. For this second round, you can sink down right here, press, and stay in a bit of a squat as we come through. Core is engaged, shoulders are relaxed. All right, here we go. Press back and tap down. Back and back in. Press that foot back. So from this squatted position, push, pull in, push, pull in. Abs and glutes have to work together here. You should be feeling both. Again, that squat is optional. Don't need it, don't put it in. Press back and in. Come on, you got about 10 seconds left. Press back and retract, pull it back in. One more each leg, right and left. Good. Oh, starting to feel that a little bit more? Core tight, shoulders back and down. One more set so you can stay up tall. I feel like I get a little bit more through the abs and more bracing. It feels like the movement is better when I sink down a little bit because I lock everything in. Right leg, back, in, back, and in. This is not a speed move, but I concentrate the movement. Press back. Now can you flex the foot? Flatten out the foot as you push back and pull in. Press back and in. Good. Core stays tight. Sink a little lower maybe. Challenge yourself. Press back, tap down 10 seconds. Back and in. Good. One more each side, just because we can. Back, in, back, and in. All right. Your next set, glutes, inner thigh bonus, and then we get the belly. So we're gonna come into a sumo squat. Feet are out wide, knees and toes will track in the same direction. It's a down and up as we squeeze through the glutes. Here we go, drop down, lift up. Down, squeeze the glutes as you come up. Drop, lift, drop, lift. So knees and toes come out, always tracking in the same direction. And then I'm sliding, like I'm sliding straight up and down a wall. It is not a tip forward, it's a straight down and up here. Squeeze through the glutes as you lift, lift. Down and lift, nice and strong. Good, give me one more. All right. The next time we come through that, you have the option of lifting the heel on the right side. Down and lift, okay? Next time we'll go through the left side. You don't have to add the heel lift if you don't want to. Shoulders back and down. Here we go. Drop and lift. So the purpose of the lift on the right side is that's going to keep the glute on the right engaged a little bit more. I'm going to have to work through the left side to get up to that full height that I'm on the right side. Down and lift again. Try not to let the upper body lean forward. That's probably one of the hardest things in this move because we automatically want to tip the upper body forward. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. Come on, give me 2 more. Last time. All right, you can shake the legs out if you need. Bring them back in. Narrow. Just be sure we set up wide again. Belly is engaged. So if you lifted the heel on the right side, try and get it through on the left side. We want to even out as much as we can. That down and up, keep the glutes squeezed. Drop and lift. Come on, this is 3rd round of this. Down and up. You've got it. Your belly is in. Drop, lift, down, up. Nice. Squeeze the glutes. Down and up, down and up. You've got it. Whew. Drop, lift, drop, and lift. You got about 10 seconds. Really squeeze through the glutes. Can you give me 2 more? Last time. Good. Shake out the legs. All right. We're going to come down onto the floor, onto your mat. And we're going to go with just a good old crunch right here. But we're going to keep it at the top half. You can flex the feet. You can keep the feet flat. I'm going to lower back and lift straight back up. Back and lift. Come with me. Back and lift. So notice I'm not rounding through my shoulders. I'm not pulling on my head. You can cross the arms right here to keep that temptation for pulling on the head. We're just locking in through the core right here and pressing back, lifting up. Back, lift up. Keep your belly pulled in. Come on, you got 10 seconds right here. We've got abs to work. Last half of this. Back and up. One more. Back and lift. Now you can extend the legs. You can prop out. But it's only 20 seconds, so get ready. Coming back in. 2nd set, okay? Nice and strong. So I'm going to start bringing the upper body back, cross the arms. So lift and lower, lift and lower. I'm trying not to round through my back. So that lift and lower is coming from the entire abdominal section. It's not through my head. It's not through lifting the legs. It's all core. Pull up, back down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. So we should be feeling a lot of hip flexors. And those of you who've done class with me before, I told you when we engage those hip flexors, that's the lower abdominals engaging as well. They have no choice. 2 more. Lift up and down. Pull up and down. All right, shake it out, rest it out. Whatever you need to do, straighten the legs if you need to. Last set right here. We're gonna be strong in the belly. You've got this. All right, let's get that setup done. 3rd time's a charm. Good, cross the arms, lift and lower, lift and lower. Pulling up, pressing back. Again, it's that control, all of your movements. Most beneficial when you have control through them. Lift and lower. About halfway there. I know that sounds like you should be farther along, but halfway is good. Up and down. This is your final set. Come on, come on. Up and down. Lift and lower. Come on, give me 3, 2, and 1. All right, extend the legs. Oh, reach out long. All right, so we're gonna go to a roll up and a roll down. We're gonna start with that roll down position. So I'm gonna sit up nice and tall. I'm gonna roll down just as far as I can before I drop, and then I'm gonna come right back up. So roll back, don't let the legs lift, and then bring yourself back up. Back, back. When you can't anymore, lift back up. Back, back, lift, lift, back, back, lift, lift. My shoes are squeaking on my mat. Good, try to keep the head in alignment as you come back and lift straight up. So this is not about making it to the floor. This is about keeping the abs under tension. Good, lift up. Perfect. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do one more set of those, and then we're gonna have two where we're flat on our back. So, I don't want the legs lifting up at all. We want the legs to stay down. They're gonna glue down. They're gonna keep you positioned here, okay? So, back, back, lift, lift, all through the core. So try to relax your jaw and try to relax your shoulders. You can cross the arms if you choose. This should be very challenging. Lift, come back, back. Again, it's about the control. So to have control, I have to slow down my movements. The more I slow down my movements, the more my muscles work. Back, back, lift. Give me one more. Come back, back, and lift, lift. Perfect. All right, so this next set, we're going to work the opposite direction. We're gonna work a roll up. So I'm gonna have my hands on my shoulders, and I'm gonna lift up just as high as I can without jerking, and then I'm gonna lower back down. Not about the head, it's about the abs. So look straight at the ceiling, lift, back down, up, up, down, down. So I exhale as I lift, inhale as I come down. Now you can bend the knees if you need to, but keep looking towards the ceiling. Now I don't keep the head just straight up. It comes at a little bit of an angle, but I lift, lift, lower, lower. So now we're really working that top half where before with the roll down, we were working the bottom half. Good, rest. One more of those. You got bonus. Since we had to roll up and down, you get an extra one in there. It's all good. All right, so we're working the top half of the abs. I want the hands on the shoulders so that we're not tempted to pull on the head or the neck right here. All right, let's get it done. Lift and lower, lift and lower. So try to keep looking at the ceiling without too much of a chin tuck. Lift and lower. Try to keep the head as neutral as you can. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Always breathing out when we come up, in when we come down. Good, nice and strong. If you feel like this is more through the head and the neck and not the belly, then just stay down and squeeze the belly right here. Squeeze. Squeeze. Give me one more. Lift and lower. All right. Hug your knees into your chest. That wasn't too terrible. Yeah, matter of opinion. Okay, so you're gonna roll up. We're gonna come over into a plank now. Now, when we're working this, the knees are gonna come slightly behind the hips, okay? So start to come into that plank position. I'm on a plank with my knees. Knees are back behind the hips, but my belly is not swaying. My hips are still lifted a little bit. Pull in through the core. Lock in through the belly. You've got it. Nice and strong. Perfect, perfect. All right, now you've got about 25 seconds. Can you come up onto your toes? This is the last little bit we're doing here. Belly in. Good, nice and strong. Nice and strong. You got it, you got it. 10 seconds. Lower the knees if you need to, or hold strong. 5 seconds. 2 and 1. Lower the knees down and press back. All right, we're going to come into one more set of those. It's a bit of a shorter set. Core is nice and strong. All right, when you're ready, start to press forward. Knees stay down. Belly is engaged. Relax the shoulders as much as you can. So plank. If you feel like, oh, this is too much on my shoulders, then I want you to pull the belly in a little bit tighter, and I want you to squeeze your quadricep, your front thigh muscle. Squeeze it tighter. That transfers into the core more and out of the arms. All right, we've got 15 seconds. Can you come up on the toes? And that's just a bonus there. You do not have to. If it transfers into the shoulders, stay down on the knees. Pull that belly in. Lock in. And gently lower the knees. Release the feet. And press back into that child's pose. Excellent work. All right, we're slowly going to come up. And then I'm going to roll onto my belly. So I'm going to lower down onto my belly. And then I'm just going to prop up on my elbows. Sphinx pose here is going to get you nice and stretched out through the belly. We did a lot of crunching through the abdominals. So now we just stretch out. All right. We're gently going to lower down. And we're going to roll to our side. All right. So from the side, I'm going to take the top leg forward, right here, and then I'm just going to open towards the back a little bit so I get that outer thigh and the glute stretch. I can reach an arm up to the ceiling, and then just open to the side slightly. It's a little bit of a back release as well. Mine just popped. Be gentle with your back. Good, slowly come back up. And we're going to take it the opposite direction. So I'm just going to roll over here. Top leg bends, reach for the ceiling, and gently open up. So we're getting a little bit of a glute and an outer thigh stretch as we open through the back. All right, we're going to come back to center. Roll back onto your belly, and we're going to press back onto the knees. We're going to take it to a child's pose, but I'm going to take the knees out as wide as I can. Reach the arms in front. So you can take more stretches here as you need. I'm going to walk my hands over to the front, and I'm going to push my hip to the back, relaxing through the shoulders. Coming over to the front and press my hips to the front, arms to the back. Good, slowly coming up. We're going to take a seat. We've got just a few more seconds. I'm going to take my right leg over my left, hug it in, and then a small twist to the side, feeling that glute and outer thigh stretch. Any of these stretches, you can skip back a little bit and then come back into the stretches as you need. Good, other side, coming up. So, the only thing I'm leaving out of this video right now that I'm about to attend to, 24 ounces in the next 2 hours. Hydrate yourself, drink plenty of water. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Keep up with your stretches as you need to. Thank you, my friends, for joining with me.